This video provides an overview on how to add members to your cooking class cookbook and approve cooking class recipe requests. First, we will show you the cooking class member's role. As a cooking class member, you can request access to a cooking class cookbook from the CV website or the Chef Avant cooking apps. The Chef Avant website is shown here. Once the member requests access to the cooking class cookbook, a pop-up appears requesting the member's name. This is done so that the member's name matches the actual cooking class member list at your site. Next, the member is prompted to pick the appropriate cooking class. Of the cooking classes shown here, the member picks the private cooking class. Once the member picks the appropriate cooking class, they are notified that they will receive an approval or denial within 48 hours. Next, we will cover the cooking class administrator's role. From the Chef Avant homepage, the cooking class administrator is notified of a member's desire to join the cooking class by the presence of a Join Request drop-down text at the top middle of the CV website. There are two choices in this drop-down: member approval and cooking class approval. The administrator chooses member approval and goes to the member cookbook approval page. Shown are two member approval requests. Here, the administrator picks the second member for approval. After the member is picked, the administrator has the option to approve or deny this member. In either case, the member will receive an email notification of their status. In this case, we approve the member. Back on the member approval page, now there is only one outstanding member that needs to be approved. For the second step in the approval process, the administrator goes to the Class Add Participant page. Here we show two class members requesting access to the private cooking class. Again, here we will approve the second member for the private cooking class. To approve the member for the private cooking class, just check the box next to the private cooking class for the second member. They will automatically be approved for this class. Again, the member receives an email notification of their approval. Shown again here are the results. Since one member has been approved, now there is only one outstanding member to be approved for the private cooking class. Now we'll show you, as the administrator, how to add and delete recipes to a cooking class. First, go to the Classes Add Delete page. Then pick the appropriate cookbook, the appropriate cooking class, and the individual recipe you'd like to add. Here we pick Chicken Wellington. Finally, push the Add button and the recipe is automatically added to the appropriate cooking class. Shown here are the results of the administrator adding the Chicken Wellington recipe to the private cooking class. Now, just an example, we will delete the same Chicken Wellington recipe. Just tap on the red delete cross next to the recipe. The pop-up will appear asking you if you really want to delete the recipe. And just tap yes and the recipe is automatically deleted. Shown here, the Chicken Wellington recipe has been successfully deleted from the private cooking class. So as your company's cookbook administrator, you can now get started adding cooking class members, approving cooking class member class requests, and adding and deleting recipes to your cooking classes.